Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about problem solving involving quadratic equations. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Also, you will find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about solving problems involving quadratic equations. Problem 1. A vacant rectangular lot is being turned into a community vegetable garden, measuring 8 meters by 12 meters. A path of uniform width is to surround a garden. If the area of the garden, or the lot, is 140 square meters, find the width of the path surrounding the garden. So, ang problem nito ay tumutukoy dun sa garden, vegetable garden, no? Na kung saan meron siyang dimensions na 8 meters by 12 meters. Kung magdodrawing ka ng rectangular garden, meron siyang maaaring length na 12 meters and width na 8 meters. And then, a path of uniform width is to surround the garden. So, gumawa sila ng daan doon sa garden na nakapaikot doon sa rectangular lot. Okay? And, together with the vegetable garden and the path, ang measurement ng buong iyon kasama, no? Yung path at yung vegetable garden, pag pinagsama sila, ay 140 square meters. Ngayon, ang hahanapin natin ay yung width ng path na nakapaikot sa garden. Okay? So, gaano kahaba, kalapad yung path o daanan na inad doon sa sides ng rectangular vegetable garden. Para mas maintindihan natin siya, ay gumawa ako ng representation. Okay? So, sa representation na to, supposed to be, ito yung ating rectangular vegetable garden. Ito yung garden natin. Okay? And then, ang garden natin ay may 8 by 12 meters na haba at width. Okay? Now, sa gilid ng ating mga or sa sides ng ating rectangular ay nag-add sila ng path. Ito yung daanan. Okay? Maaring daanan ng kung tricycle man 'yan o ng daanan ng bike, etc. And then nag-add sila ngayon ng additional meters here. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung measurement, no? So, let us suppose na yung inad nila dito sa side na to, okay, so nag-add sila, no, ay x. So, lahat yan x. Kasi pare-pareho lang naman sila ng width, sabi dun sa problem. So, x siya, x ito, x yan. Okay. And then may 8. Ngayon, para magkaroon ng equation itong buong lapad na to, i-add natin yung dalawang x. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2x plus 8. Ibig sabihin, pag inad ko itong isang x, let's say this is a 1 meter, and then this one is 1 meter, that is 2 meters plus 8, 10 meters ang kanyang ang haba nito or ang dimension ng ating ang width ng ating lot. So, ang kanyang length, ang length. So, ang length niya ay equals sa 2x plus 8. Sa kabila naman, sa width ng ating rectangular lot, ay another x. Supposed to be, siya, no? Ang tawag dito, equal yan, no? So, x, and then another x here. Then, may 12 tayo dyan. So, again, for the width, meron tayong equation na mabubuo na 2x plus 12. Ibig sabihin, let's say 1 meter to and 1 meter to, kaya 2x. Ibig sabihin, dalawang x. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun, okay? So, 2x plus 12. Alright. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon ay hanapin natin kung ano ang measurement ng kung ano ang value ng x, no? At ano ang measurement or width, okay? Tama, kung ano ang value ng x at kung ano ang width ng ating path, no? So, to do this, remember that in a rectangular figure, ang formula natin to get the area is A equals length times width. Kung natatandaan nyo pa yung geometry subject ninyo. So, length times width. So, meron tayong length na 2x plus 8 and width na 2x plus 12. And then, ito siya. And then, yung area natin is 140. So, yung length natin, sa substitute lang natin sa formula natin na 2x plus 8 at yung width naman ay 2x plus 12 equals 140, which is the total area o square meter ng ating lot, rectangular lot. So, first, ang una natin gagawin ay i-multiply natin ang 2x plus 8 at 2x plus 12. So, this is an squared, no? Hindi siya 2x2. It's 4x2. It's 4x squared. So, this is 4x squared. So, 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. 8 times 12 is 96. So, ito muna ang dalawang inuna natin. So, yung parehong nasa unahan at parehong nasa second term. And then, 2 times 12 is 24 and then copy x. 8 times 2 is 16 and then copy x. So, to know this, you should learn or review your multiplication of polynomials. Okay? Next, 24x plus 16x is 40x. Then bring down 4x squared and this is 96. And then, ililipat natin, we will transpose 140. When you transposed number, you change the sign. So, since positive si 140, this will become negative 140, then equals to 0. So, 96 minus 140 is negative 44. So, we have now the quadratic equation that is 4x squared plus 40x minus 44. After that, we will factor out 4x squared plus 240x minus 44. To factor out, first, this is our quadratic equation. To factor out, first we will divide all of this by 4. Kasi ito yung nasa unahan niya, no? So, by 4. So we will put 4 as the denominator of all the variables in the quadratic equation. Tapos, di-divide lang natin. So, we will cancel it. So, matitira x squared. And then, 40 divide 4 is 10. Then, copy the sign. 44 divide 4 is 11. Then, copy the sign equals 0 divided by 4 is 0. Next, we can now factor out this one. So, to factor this one, we have 2x. X squared means dalawa yung x na yun. So, we have x times x. And then, 11. For 11, think a number that when you multiply, two numbers that when you multiply, you will get 11. And that is 1 times 11. So, those are the factors of 11. And then, kapag multiply mo sila, magiging negative 11. So, one of them is negative and the other is positive. So, kailan ko malalaman kung si 11 yung positive or si negative 1, si 1 yung positive. So, tignan mo ang nasa middle part. Ang middle part natin is positive 10x. So, since positive siya, the bigger number, yung bigger number ay positive. So, ibig sabihin, 11, since 11 is bigger than 1, so 11 is positive, and so 1 is the negative 1. Okay, so after this, sasagutin natin sila. So, we have x minus 1 equals 0. Ililipat mo siya, magiging x equals 1. X plus 11 equals 0. Ililipat mo siya, magiging negative 11. Okay, we can have negative length. So, i-disregard natin si x equals negative 11. So, ang gagamitin lang natin is x equals 1. So, therefore, yung width ng ating path ay equals sa 1. Okay? So, kung papalitan natin ng 1 yung ating equation kanina to check, this is 2x plus 8, right? Then 2x plus 12 equals 140. So, papalitan ng 1 yung x. So, we will have 2 times 1 plus 8, and then 2 times 1 plus 12 equals 140. And that is 2 plus 8 and 2 plus 24, and that is 10 times 14, and the answer is 140. If parehong 140 ang makukuha mo, same with the area na given, your answer is correct. So therefore, the width of the path na inad doon sa ating rectangular lot, vegetable lot, is equal to 1. Okay? Okay, next, problem number 2. Each side of a square is lengthened by 7 inches. So, pinahaba sila. So, we have a square daw. So, as we all know, square, all sides are equal. Then, each side of the square ay nag-add sila ng 7 inches. The area of this new larger square is 81 square inches. So, ibig sabihin, from small square, kung meron tayong small square, supposed to be this is a perfect square, nag-add sila sa sides nito ng tig 7. Okay, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Okay, let's say this is 7. Sa side niya, no? So, hindi natin alam kung ano ang measurement ng original na square. So, nag-add lang sila. Okay. Now, yung total na area ng buong malaking square na yan after nilang mag-add ay equal sa 81 square inches. So, ang hinahanap natin ngayon is yung length ng side ng original square. So, ito yung hanapin natin, yung small square. Ano yung length ng side? Kahit isa lang dyan kasi pare-pareho lang naman yan. So, anong length nito para yung original na square, no? Na kung saan, kapag nag-add tayo ng tig 7 sa side nito, ay magiging 81 square inches siya. So, ito yung representation niya, okay? Now, isa lang yung gagamitin natin dyan. Kahit ito na lang yung ating gagamitin. Bakit? Dahil ang area ng square, 'di ba, ang kanyang formula is equal to s squared. Meaning to say, equal to s squared iyon. Okay, s squared. Hindi ko siya mabura. So, let's say it is an s, ano? So, s squared. So, ang isang side lang ang kailangan natin kapag square yung ating hinahanap ng area. So the s is equal to x plus 7. That's the side. So now, we have the formula for the area of the square, and the s squared is kahit alin naman, kahit anong pili mo, ito or ito, pwede naman. Okay? So, we have x plus 7. We substitute the value of s, which is x plus 7, squared equals 81. For this portion, pwede mo namang i-square root yung ating um, given, no? Sa equation. Para ma-cancel yung 2. Okay. So, after natin sila yung square root, ayan, na-cancel itong squared and then yung 2, no? And I believe you know why, 'di ba? Sa kung babalikan mo yung radical expression. And now, we have x plus 7 equals, this is 81. What is the square root of 81? That's positive negative 9. So we have x plus 7 equals positive negative 9. So ililipat ko sa 7. Since we transpose number, we change the sign. So we have x equals negative 7 plus positive negative 9. So we will choose on our first equation, we have x equals negative 7 plus 9. So you will add or subtract if they don't have the same sign. So since they don't have, we subtract, copy the sign of the bigger number. So we have 2. For this portion, they have the same sign, so we add them and copy the sign. So we have 7 plus 9, 16, and then copy the sign negative. So we have x equals negative 16. So since we don't have negative length, so we will cancel this one and we will use x equals 2. Therefore, yung side nung original na square, na small square kanina ay sorry, 2. Okay? 2 yung sides niya. Nag-add siya. Which is actually obvious because 2 plus 7 is 9 and 9 squared is equal to 81. This is the checking part. So we have x plus 7 squared equals 81 and the value of x is 2 plus 7 is 9 squared is 81. So since it is the same with the given area of the what do you call this, the square, the total area of the added 7 of the square, so we have the correct answer for this particular example. So that's all about for the problem solving involving quadratic equation. With that, thank you very much for listening.